Okay, guys, welcome back. This is Anir, your host here with Roadley Trucking here in Indiana right now, waiting to go to the convention center to pick up. I want to talk to a little bit to you guys today about my experience. So you guys know who I am and where how I started trucking. I started trucking in 2008 when I went to the military. I did trucking in the military. Something's called 88 Mike. I'm sure some of you guys will know that is, or old 68 Charlie. A lot of people used to know a 68 clutch. That's how I started. My interest started here with my uncle. I used to sometimes skip school. Don't do that. And go and drive with him. He used to drive a flat nose Freightliner cab over, and that's how I got into this kind of business, sort of. I kind of, and I like driving, so one thing led to the other, and this is how I ended up doing this sort of business. I had my own company for a while. It got really tough after COVID. I did owner operator, doing nothing but specialized load with like liftgate, military loads, and a lot of the trade shows. But after COVID, everything kind of died out, and for other reasons, I ended up selling the company and going back working for the private sector and for the government, until recently I decided to get back to this. Sharing my experience, it's a big difference from being an owner operator to a company driver. Still thinking about being a company driver, don't know yet. That might be in the works here in the near future. First of all, I gotta see how everything moves and how everything goes before I make that jump, because it's a big jump. Being a company driver, you have a lot less responsibilities. Don't get me wrong, you still got responsibilities, but you don't have a lot of the stuff that the owner operators and companies will deal with on that end and on that sense. That being said, being an owner operator, I did like it because it gave me freedom to do what I wanted to do, to choose the time that I was off. So it gives you flexibility compared to company driver, where they want you to run most of your clock. Like this entire week, I took about a week off because they were putting me in some loads that I was running through my entire clock, something that I never did on my own operator experience. But it's okay. If you like to run hard and if you like to run some miles, that's the only way to do it. Especially when you work for a company. That being said, I do see some difference here. Like being in Albert, there's a lot of loads, a lot of constant loads, so they don't keep you sitting down for a long time like some other companies do. I don't have experience in other companies. You can leave your comment down below and comment on that sense. So far, to me, that's been one of the biggest adjustments that I'll have to make, adjusting to like running to my entire clock and pick up locations, and sometimes where you get there and the stuff is not ready, or you get there and it's not the right number or the right BOL. But that's part of this business. It happens to as an owner operator, even though you can control a little bit more when you deal with direct brokers like I did. I kind of never used a load board when I was doing my own thing, because I had direct brokers that I dealt with all the time, and I choose to use them more than I did the load boards. Ain't nothing wrong with the load boards. I can still find loads in the load board, but I always prefer to go to the people I knew. That being said, I'm gonna see if later on today, if I have some time, or tomorrow morning. I know I keep talking about showing you the truck, how I have it set up, and everything. I want to give you guys a tour of the truck. They got me on a Freightliner Cascadia 2024. Big difference from the one I had. I had a 2011. It's day and night. Mine used to be manual. It's a big difference getting used to this automated stuff, especially with the lane departure. I don't know if you guys been having issues, but sometimes you don't even see the line and the thing is beeping at me. But again, that's for another video, guys. Thank you for being there, listening for my nonsense. If you like this, comment down below, like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one.